everybody. Hi. Welcome back to the channel. Let me make sure my sound is good. Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing today? It is Sunday. Wake up. It is Sunday, November 3rd. Yo, how I'm hearing myself on the other screen. Welcome, everybody, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Let me see what I got in the chat right now. I know I saw Sean in the chat. Welcome, Sean. I see Cheeks. Who else? Kissamooch. Thank you for being here. You said it's about time someone. Ooh, Angela, tell me how you really feel, girl. Oh my God. Shadell, thank you for being here. Welcome, the witchy woman. Welcome, love. Oh my God. Can y'all do me a favor? Evil Queen's in the Evil Queen, where you been? Shout out to you. Thank you for watching the replays. I know you've been watching the replays. I see your comments. Thank you for being here. Hey, Ann from MA. Welcome. Hey, Layla. How are you? Yo, Jody, where you been? Where you been? See, I'm seeing some people here that I'm like, where you guys been? What's going on? Hey, Wyatt. How are you, Wyatt Rabbit? Shout out to you. Jill, thank you for gifting a membership. Yo, if you got that membership from Jill, please put a heart in the chat. Let me look at my other screen. Who got gifted? It's Why Wonder got gifted from Jill. Thank you. Literally no one's in the house. How are you? Literally no one. It's been a minute. Hope you guys are doing well. Good morning. The 13-hour Sherlock. Welcome. Toe Beans, welcome. Daisy K, welcome. You're like, Rabbit, listen, I'm logging off. I'm traveling. It's called having a life. Shout out to you, girl. Shout out to you. I love that you're traveling. Shout out to you. How am I doing? I'm good. I'm a little scared. Yo, so if you watch the replay on the other show, right? I said I was going to get one of these and we were going to do a little live stream on it and whatever, just to see if mine has mold. I'm a little scared that this thing might give me the bubble guts, to be quite honest with you. But I'm gonna open it. Ooh, there was a tornado in Oklahoma City. Ooh, Wyatt, be careful. Because you know how everybody's been talking about, oh, there's mold in. I think it was Rosana Pancino, who said that there was like mold on this thing. Well, this is a new one. Look, I'm opening it now. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think I just want to see if it has mold. This thing costs $3.99. A Lunchable costs like less than that. What's so special about this other than you have Jake Paul, who's the other guy, Mr. Beast, and then the other guy too, that are, part of creating this. So like, well, what's this? You said don't eat it. Don't do it, Rabbit. It's gonna give you the bubble guts. Amy P, thank you for being a member for 3 months. Shout out to Amy P. And Emily has been a member for 17 months. I've missed you, Rabbit. I hope you're doing well. Love your hair. Love the purple. Thank you, Emily. Shout out to you, Emily. Hope you're doing well. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Welcome. Yes, I got one. It was freaking $3.99 for this thing. Lunchables are like $2.50. Is it supposed to be better than a Lunchable? Let me know. Have y'all had one of these? You said don't eat it. Well, I went. All right, let me show you what it's like. So it's this. All right. It says leave no crumbs, and it's the pizza that I got. All right. And I was told, you said, do not take one for the team. I'm not going to eat if this shit is moldy. I'm going to smell it. All right. But I'm not going to lie to you. The kids saw it in the fridge and they were like, Mom, what is this? Since when? Who got the lunchly? And I was like, I'm just doing a social experiment for the people. So I'm opening it up. All right. Just trying out the cheese. It's not moldy. Okay. I'm not being paid, by the way. It would be nice if we got paid, but I'm not being paid. It's not moldy. Okay. So hold up. Let's see. I might not eat this on camera, but I just don't understand what's the deal with the pizza. Like, why make pizza and then you get can you heat this up? I like my pizza warm, not cold, but this is what it looks like, y'all. Let me try the cheese. Hold up. It's not moldy. I don't know. Let's see the pepperoni. It's a little staley. The pepperoni's a little staley, but maybe that's how pepperoni's supposed to be. I don't know. Yeah, this was $3.99. And then you get the drink. Cherry freeze. That's as much as I'm gonna go. So I can't say that I saw mold on my lunchly, but maybe I don't know. Maybe it's the other ones. But this one was $3.99. It's very pricey in my opinion. Not something I would ever buy my children, but that's just me. Shout out to you if y'all like lunchlies. My stomach is hurting for you. I just had a little bit. It is. It's like the prime is so nasty and sweet. I can't even have that stuff. That's Alyssa. I've had one and I can't even remember what it tastes like. It's been a while. Yeah, the pepperoni's a little staley. I would say that. Like y'all got to work on that pepperoni, but it is pepperoni. I mean, I guess it's supposed to be. It just looks weird. Looks, it's a little stack of pepperonis. But I don't want to eat this. Like, what if I get the bubble guts? I don't want to die. I don't want to die. All right, guys, we have so much to get into. Let's get into it. You said Prime is nasty. Shout out to Tammy. You said extra $1 for the Prime versus the Capri Sun. I know, right? I know. Pepperoni's like, let me judge. Sawdust and chemicals. You said low-key, I think the preservatives exist for a reason. I'll take my chemicals. Yo, you guys are amazing. Welcome, James. All right, I need some help, you guys. I need to figure out how I'm going to do this. Okay. And it feels a little weird, in my opinion, to me. So I was talking to my mods about this. I said, YouTube is using us as guinea pigs, certain creators, to test out certain things about YouTube. One of those being, and I don't think a lot of creators have this on their functioning, is the chat, like the super chat goal. Now, y'all know I'd love it if y'all bless me. Thank you so much. But I don't ever really I tried the super chat goal last time, and I wasn't really I was like, how do I? First of all, I think it gives me TikTok, if that makes sense. So I was like, let me talk to my chat and see what y'all think, because it literally tells me in here, and it's like I said, it's allowing us to be guinea pigs to this, to set a super chat goal of the amount, and then choose the amount, and then set a timer, and share how you'll celebrate, how the host will celebrate. How do you? I don't know what to do about that. I mean, how do y'all feel about that? Should creators set a super chat goal? I don't ever do that because I just like coming to talk to you guys, but I want to know what you guys think. Like, be honest. I'm neutral. Okay. It says, I can't with the goals. I don't like it. People will donate if they want to. It's giving TikTok, right? You said super chat goal sounds icky. People will donate if they want to. Correct. It feels weird. Now, Kim says, I would agree. I'd rather just start a prayer train, y'all. Who's going to heaven today? Thank you. It's like e-begging. I love you, Rabbit, but I don't like it. Yeah, so I'm just letting you guys know. But I said that I was gonna bring it to my chat to figure out how y'all like it. What do you guys think about it? It is Sunday, so you said I'd rather send it to you at Amazon. No, and that's fine. I'm just asking y'all what you guys think. You said goals are nasty. It's like every begging or something. Yeah, it's like you're begging, It does, Amy. You're right. It does alienate people a little bit more. Overly begging. Gotcha. Yeah, because that YouTube stuff takes like 30% or 40%. Actually, they take like 40%. That's what they do. That's what they do. Probably YouTube wants a goal because they get portions of it. That's what it is, Kissamooch, is that they get portions. Now, my chat just froze. Can y'all see me? Let me know, because the chat just froze. You said in a would you rather in between goals and vertical twins. Gotcha. You said try watching this creator. It's more of a show about the goal than anything else. So cringe. See, and I don't want it to be like that, PH. I don't know why. New comments. It's like being weird. I like my content. I like hanging out with you guys and talking to you guys. And, I'm not going to be like I appreciate everybody, I never knew that people really thought anything about what I wanted to say. So it's really cool to be up here and do all that. But I don't know how I feel about this. So sorry, YouTube. I know I'm a guinea pig, but I just don't know how I feel about it. It feels weird to do that, in my opinion. So that's what I'm going to say about that. Okay. Do the vertical streams in short streams. That might be a good idea. You said it would be a good idea if I was doing a fundraiser. That's true, Venus. You're right. If I wanted TikTok, I would download it. Just YouTube pushing it out here. There's a lot of stuff that YouTube is taking from TikTok. I'm not gonna lie. And then what they're doing is that they're rewarding creators by doing it, by pushing more folks to their algorithm. Which, I mean, that's nice, but we have to try a little bit of everything. You said maybe if YouTube left creators alone to run their own channels as they see fit, ending its censoring and shadow banning, super chat activity would be growing on its own. That's right, Ras. Like, it would be nice if we didn't have to censor ourselves so often. YouTube seems to be acting more and more like a multi-level marketing. Now, listen, Mary, if I start selling you some stuff over here, y'all can cancel me. Cancel me. Cancel me. All right. Let's get it together, guys. We have so many topics to get into. So shout out to you guys. Thank you guys for giving me the feedback. Shout out to everybody. Now let's start with oh Lord have mercy. So I think it was about a month ago, we were talking about Kevin Spacey, right? Now, if you've been living under a rock, Kevin Spacey has had multiple allegations, I think stemming from like 2017. Now, he has not been found guilty of anything, of any wrongdoing. Like, the man went to court. But there has been a lot of people have spoken out against Kevin Spacey, and just a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. No, boss, where you been? Shout out to you. I hope you're doing well. So Kevin Spacey settles dispute over auction of Baltimore home. All right. So Kevin Spacey, the legal troubles have made him go bankrupt, right? That's what's been happening with Kevin Spacey. Okay. So he's got this house that he had over like a waterfront. All right. And we were talking a little bit about the fact that like they're trying to evict Kevin Spacey. And I'm over here sitting here like, well, where are they going to put his stuff? Are they going to put the stuff in the water? Like, what are they supposed to do? What happens if you get evicted and and if your house is at the waterfront? Like, literally, I don't know if you guys can see it. Probably can't. That's water right here. That's all water. Where they, like, if you get evicted and they change your locks, where are you supposed to where are you supposed to go? Where are they supposed to put your stuff? On a boat? What are they supposed to do? So he's been back and forth with this person, okay? The company, the mortgage company, a bunch of folks, because he got evicted. Okay, he didn't make payments to his house and he was refusing to leave. And they were going to change the law. They're doing all that kind of stuff. Well, when somebody refuses to leave the property. So he had been living in this house for like 7 years. Okay. And it's a 9,000 square foot Inner Harbor Pier home. Ooh, that sounds so fancy. Sounds like a house that I'll never have. I'm just saying. Astro said they're going to put it in storage. You think that they would do that? You said, I would assume they give you hours to figure out before they see. Well, Kiki, I even think he wasn't even planning to leave. Like, he was refusing to leave. Yeah, you said it's like squatter rights type of situation. They're supposed to put it in storage. Well, what if so they don't leave it in the water? I'm just wondering, y'all. I am wondering. But, I mean, and it's a sad situation because, first of all, I don't want to see anybody homeless. But at the same time, it's like, Kevin Spacey fell behind his mortgage payments. And I think that to a certain degree, if you were going through something like this, you would probably need to have, planned it ahead of time. Like, listen, I can't afford my legal bills and my mortgage bill. So I'm going to have to figure out how to like sell this house real quick, get as much as I can out of it, whatever it may be. 7 years. I mean, think about it. That's 7 years of a house. Maybe buy myself a little ranch or something, or do something with whatever money comes out of that. And then, it is what it is. You said, I don't feel bad. Yeah, like Pepperoni, like that's part of planning, right? Like, don't feel bad for him. You knew. Yep. You said, but wait, this is the law in the country because this is not in the US. No, this is a house in the US. This is in Baltimore. So yeah, it's definitely, the house is in the US. Thank you so much for telling me to hit that like button, please, and thank you. So if you get evicted and it comes to forcibly removing you, whatever is left within the property now belongs to the property owner. Yeah. Well, then there's that. You said, when I had a job to evict people at my job, they normally put the belongings out in the street. Yeah, no, there's no street here. They got water. That's the problem. Yeah. Yes. And by the time you get the eviction notice, you've been in the process for years. That's true. So keep that in mind. Okay. So Kevin Spacey has agreed to settle his legal fight with the real estate investor over the auction of the actor's waterfront home in Baltimore, the investor said Friday. Now, Sam, is it Asghari? Isn't that name sounds familiar? Isn't that Britney Spears' ex? Sam Asghari, I think that's how you say his last name. Of Simo Homes LLC, said the sides had settled their months long dispute, but he declined to comment further. The terms of the settlement are not public. An attorney for Spacey did not immediately respond to the message. That's him. So it's like the ex-husband, y'all. That's Sam, right? Look at the acolyte said, all right. So that's, I guess, his home. So, Lord have mercy. All right, that. Asghari said he hopes to put the 9,000 square foot Inner Harbor Pier home on the market at the end of this month, an indication that Spacey has agreed to move out. Wow. You said, I live very close to that townhouse in Baltimore. I feel bad for him to a certain degree. Those townhouses are beautiful. There's a street on the other side and they have a big garage. Really? When I heard about it, I just feel like he could have planned this a little bit more, but at the same time, like you got the legal bills, because he was fighting his cases. He was fighting his cases in the UK and he was fighting his cases here. Those attorneys, he still has an attorney that represents him. Those attorneys are not cheap. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Like there could have been some planning on his behalf. He could have said, I really don't need 9,000 square foot of a house. 9,000? 9,000? That's as big as what? Do the math in there. You guys, let me know in the chat. What is 9,000? Let me know. Okay, so in addition to the online court records show that Asghari asked a judge on Wednesday to finalize his purchase of the house. The filing, also indicates that the two sides have dropped their fight over whether the auction in July was valid. So they had to auction it because they foreclosed the house. The settlement comes after Spacey's attorneys appeared last month in Baltimore Circuit Court and asked the judge to disqualify Asghari from buying the house. They argued that the actor's mansion was auctioned without sufficient notice and therefore fetched too low a price. Spacey's home was sold in the foreclosure auction to Asghari for $3.24 million, about $2 million less than what Spacey paid for the house several years ago. Look at this. Yo, I'm sorry, you guys. You can't listen. If you have toddler children, I don't think you can live in a house like this. Like, I would be scared to be in a house like this. You know what I mean? Yes, I do have the best mods on YouTube. Y'all drop some hearts for my beautiful mods. 9 times as how I just want to know, Claire, I sometimes don't even know what to do with the little room. But I have learned to live in little spaces. I think about whether if I was blessed with, I don't know, that kind of money, and I don't think I would know. I don't think I would buy a big house. Number one, I don't like I get scared easy. You know what I mean? Like anything like that. Yeah, I don't know. Like it'd be nice to have a big house, but as long as everybody's got their bathroom and their room, but 9,000 square feet and it's just you, I can't do that. Mm-mm. Yes, right? You said these fools make so much money and still end up broke. Shows that pretending for a living, it's like, yeah, like keeping up with the Joneses. You can never keep up with the Joneses. You said, girl, imagine having to clean that house. Oh my God, I'm cleaning a freak. So you're a clean freak. But I'm saying, like, I could never have my toddler, baby bunny, living here. Like, I'd be scared. Like, oh, don't open the windows, And yeah, that's just my thought though. But it's a waterfront. And but what does sewage look like too? Like where? Okay, this is a stupid question. Now I feel stupid even asking this. But like if I was flushing, would it go somewhere else? Would it go in the water? Where would it go? Y'all, I need to go back to school. Anyways, I'm done, y'all. Sorry, I'm thinking out loud. I'm like, if you flush, where would it go? Where would it go? What would happen to it? Yo, don't drag me in the comments. Okay, let's keep going. It's not floating. What? just wondering, y'all. I'm just wondering, thoughts of a rabbit. What happens? Thoughts of a rabbit. All right, hold up. Why isn't this going? Here it is. Okay, here it is. That makes sense. Okay, wastewater treatment plant. Usually. I'm just saying. Tell me, why are you laughing at me? Who would vacuum the house? I don't know, man. It just seems like I don't know. I don't know. That's only a fish's toilet bowl. I'm just saying. Right. Well, there you go. Now you know why. Now you want right. It's a rabbit. It definitely goes into the city sewer. Thoughts of a rabbit. No. Y'all gonna make fun of me. I might as well tell you what I'm thinking, right? Like, why the hell not? Y'all can make fun of me. You said all drains lead to ocean, so like would his sewage bill, I mean, it would be like cheap, right? Because it's all to the ocean. I'm having a Jessica Simpson moment when she said, is this tuna from what is it, Chicken of the Sea? When she was grabbing the tuna can, Chicken of the Sea, which she's like, so is this Chicken of the Sea? Anyways, I'm having one of those moments. That's all I'm gonna say about that. It's all going back to nature. Raw Pits meal. Thank you for the $2, love. Shout out to you. Thank you, love. Shout out to you. Thank you for supporting my channel. Hit that like button. Yeah, she said, is this tuna or chicken? That's what she said. She had that one. I forgot, but I remember she got dragged before social media was what it was. People were dragging her ass for the longest time about that chicken from the tuna sea, whatever. That was funny. That was an interesting era. If you're a millennial and you were watching some of this, you'd be like, what the hell is wrong with that broad? What's wrong with that girl? Anyways, you said Rabbit has him sticking his butt over the railings to poop. Okay, moving on. Can we move on? Can we move on? All right. Let me know if we can move on. Do I have your permission to move on? Are we done making fun of me? Let me know. All this shit talk, right, Grandma Sherry? Tell them all this shit talk. Oh, y'all hit the like button. Thank you. Okay. I know, right, Sarah? That lady. Anyways, I know, right? I can't take anybody anywhere. Let's keep going. Okay, so let's talk about Liam Payne real quick. Okay, there's been so much that has been happening as far as Liam Payne and whatnot. And excuse me, wrong. We'll get to Russell Brand here in a minute. Sorry, y'all. Wrong article. They look the same, though. They got the same photo because they're both deadline. There you go. Liam Payne's body to be flown back today to UK with funeral to prepare this week. Okay, this is a report today. So for those that are not aware, Liam's body will be flown back to the UK in the next 36 hours, according to media in Argentina, where the former One Direction star died. Now, the Sun newspaper reports that Payne's funeral will take place in the UK this week at the St. Paul Cathedrals in the area. Let me see. I'm like skim reading. Hold up, y'all. And I got all these ads in here. The singer, age 31, died after falling from a hotel balcony in Buenos Aires. We know that. Now, Liam's father traveled to Argentina a couple of days after the tragedy. He attended the city morgue and visited the hotel where he stopped to look at flowers and the outside tributes that, fans left. He actually spoke to fans as well. So the Sun reports that the investigation into Payne's death took 2 weeks, so everybody's aware, it took 2 weeks for this investigation to happen. A lot of it is not making sense whatsoever. I did a video about it yesterday. I'm wondering what they have concluded. Have they thought about, like, well, what does this toxicology report look like? There's so much in between. We're wondering. We have a lot of questions for those that are in the chat. I'm wondering too, like, was he in a semi-state? Because this is what prosecutors said in a statement. They believe that he was in a semi-state or total unconsciousness during a substance-induced episode when he fell. They're saying that he fell. There's CCTV footage. There was a journalist in Argentina said that there was CCTV footage of his actual fall. So there's that too. So it's been a lot that has been speculated on behalf of give me one sec, y'all. Oh my god. Sean, thank you for the cash app. Sean says, oh my gosh, Sean, hold up. I'm trying to talk about Liam Payne, Sean. Don't do this to me. Sean said, for pooping in the ocean. Oh, Lord have mercy. Sean, give me your devices. No more, Sean. No more. Sorry. Let me get back to this. That distracted me. I want to question, but I don't want to be disrespectful. Right, Chico? I think that's where we're at right now. Like, we want to question. There's a lot of questions that I have, and I've put them out there. I've been very honest about my questions about the investigation, because I just don't know what to make of it, especially hours. And then, did y'all know that his Rolex watch went missing? So Liam had a Rolex watch, right? And when they went into the hotel, it's not there. He had his Rolex watch on at some point before his death that same day. What happened to his watch? Who took his watch? I have a lot of questions. I want to know who was in and out of that room. I hope that because the father felt like there was like some foul play and everything. Yeah. There's a lot. So I'm wondering what they concluded from the investigation. I don't think that there is Last Ronin. I think it was just more so just making like comments about Diddy. But I don't know if there is a Diddy connection. A lot of this is suspect in my opinion, but I guess we'll see what develops. Now, I'm going to keep looking, and hopefully he releases, and he might not. Maybe his father's going to say, no, I'm not going to release anymore. There's nothing else to speculate. There's nothing more to say. And if that's the case, well, then damn, it is what it is. Goldilocks, I would wonder if the watch would have been like pawned. I'm also like, there was the billionaire gazillionaire that was with him before he died, who has a relationship with him by the name of Rogelio Norris or Roger Norris. There were the 2 escorts that were with him hours before he died too. There's just so much. Yes, stuff gets stolen all the time. But Shauna B, like, remember, he didn't pay the escorts. So who took the watch? Was he aware that he didn't have the watch? What happened? And some of these watches, I mean, it's a Rolex, you guys. It's not no nothing watch. It's a Rolex. Like, those things are expensive. I mean, what? I've never purchased a Rolex before. If y'all have any Rolexes, tell me how expensive this is Thoughts of a Rabbit again. How expensive are Rolex watches? Thoughts of a Rabbit. Damn, 21,000 for a watch? This is as much as a freaking down payment for a house. These are expensive. Anyone could have taken the watch. That's right, hotel management, greedy people. You're right, Claire. You're right. Cost more than your house. Well, damn, it probably costs more than Kevin Spacey's house at this point. Don't they have return to Rolex? Ooh, I don't know. I mean, but think about it. The value of it belonged to a celebrity. You said really 20. I'm thinking, yeah. Well, you're not gonna find a Rolex under $1,000. I'm looking online, y'all. I'm looking. Yeah. And I mean, I'm sure that there'll be serial numbers. Like, look at this shit right here. It's trying to tell me where I can buy a Rolex. I'm not buying a Rolex. How expensive are Rolex watches? Shop everywhere. Look at this. Some of these are like over $1 million. Why? They can't track a Rolex. I mean, you would think that if you're going to be spending that much money on a Rolex, you better know. And I mean, what a nice, in my opinion, though, of course, not anything that I would buy, but what, he had a son. Like, it would have been nice to have left that to his son. Real deal. I think so too. You know what it's giving? Oh man. Let me tell you what I think it's giving. All right. It's giving Matthew Perry. There was this group of people that targeted Matthew Perry, right? That knew that he was struggling with substances, where he was getting like drugs from. It's giving Matthew Perry. You know what I mean? Like a setup. Sean, shout out to you, Sean. By the way, thank you for the cash app. You made me laugh here. Anyways, Rolex has serial numbers that are tracked, so if anyone tries to pawn it, they will flag it. Will they return it though? You know what I'm saying? Like, will people actually do the right thing? I hope that they do, you guys, because that's just sad. Like, to take, first of all, to steal from somebody that died, but it's giving Matthew Perry like he was targeted personally. I'm gonna put that out there. Just it's giving Matthew Perry. That's all. Hey, Tinkle Tits. Hey, everybody. It's the, oh my God, Rabbit. It's the Star Whackers. Say more. Say more before I go. Shout out to you. You agree, Claire? Is it giving Matthew Perry? I'm just saying. You can find a Folex under 1,000, but that's not a Belen. There's a Folex. Is that supposed to be like a knockoff to a Rolex? Hold up, let me look this up. Folex. It's called Folex. Folex. Oh yeah, you. Oh wow. So these are. Hold up. How much are Folex? Hold up. Let me see. See how much I don't know about watches. How much are Folex? Hold up. It's giving, you can find one for under 1,000. Even when I type it up, it doesn't even give me the knockout versions of it. A Folex watch. Here it is, y'all. This is what it looks like. Sometimes more is less. Okay. What is a Folex Rolex? Counterfeit watch, a fake, a faux, and a Rolex brand. Well, there you go. I didn't know that, y'all. I'm learning with you guys. Not a faux Folex. That's what it is. I don't know. You said the latest rumor says that the hotel staff gave him drugs and they fainted. That's what I heard too, Nancy. And when I was reading the Argentinian news, news about it, they said that it was the restaurant worker who gave him the drugs. It was a dealer. You know what I mean? Right, Nicole, you tell them, geez, I could barely afford my damn Apple Watch. Y'all want to talk about Folexes? I don't know. I mean, if I were to watch, if I were to buy something like that, I probably would make sure that my watch can do a bunch of things. That's very expensive. But clearly, it's not something that I would purchase. But I hope that they look into more of what's going on, because I think it's foul play. In my opinion, I think Liam's death is foul play, but I'm wondering, and I want to know what they find and what their investigation found. So we'll see, and we'll definitely be talking about it. Can you guys do me a favor and hit that like button? Let's move on to Russell Brand, okay? Now, Russell Brand, oh my God. Prosecutors asked to consider criminal charges against Russell Brand. This dropped yesterday. I want to say it was the summer. There were these allegations last summer. It was last summer. There were these allegations that came out of Russell Brand. Now, I did a video on it, and let me just say this. The people were very mad that I did a video. People get mad when I do videos. You know what I mean? That's what people do. They get mad if I do videos or give commentary about something. But if you watch, there was a couple of women that came forward and made allegations against Russell Brand. Now, a lot of folks were upset. Some folks don't believe these allegations. Some folks believe them. There was a BBC documentary. Russell Brand is huge on YouTube. He has a huge following. Some of y'all may follow him. That's completely up to you. But people found it very hard to believe his allegations, and they felt like it was untrue. That's what they said. Okay. So police detectives investigate Russell Brand regarding historic allegations of S abuse. Okay. S crimes have asked prosecutors to consider bringing charges against the media personality, according to BBC. Now, I thought this was already done, but I guess that there's more. The decision by the law enforcement stems from September 2023. So literally last year, investigative report. Okay. And I saw some of that. We gave some commentary about it. Now, this includes testimony of 4 women who accused the Forgetting Sarah Marshall actor of sexual assault, RA, emotional abuse across a 7-year period at the height of his fame in 2006 to 2013. One of the women, none of whom know each other, I think that's an important part, And the majority of whom spoke on the conditions of anonymity was 16 at the time of the offense. While Brand has denied the allegations, the women said they felt compelled to speak up given the former presenter newfound platform as ooh. So yeah, I mean, I don't think I'm misspeaking here, but Russell Brand platform is like a right-wing evangelical influencer now. I guess that's different. And he's currently selling a $240 magical uh you know thing that wards off Wi-Fi and evil energies. I mean, Russell Brand has made a change, in my opinion, but doesn't mean that you get to hide from whatever has happened in the past. You said he's trash. Tinkle Tits, thank you for the $20. Russell Brand divorced Katy Perry via text. He is trash. Yeah, I remember that. Y'all remember when he divorced her via text? That was crazy. That was crazy. We will get there, kisses. We're not there yet. That'll be our last segment because I know a lot of people are here for that. Russell Brand divorced Katy Perry via text. He's trash. Crafting Emily, thank you for being a member for 8 months. And hold up, let me shout out somebody else. Venus Blue RB just moved here where I live in Florida. Really? Okay, so what do you guys think? I mean, let me know, y'all. Like, are these allegations questionable? Do y'all believe it? Look, Squid's like Katy Perry's evil too. Lord have mercy. What do you guys think? Let me know. He's giving God complex. You said he's trash, but not necessarily for that. Yeah, I don't care that he's right wing. I don't care anybody being right or left or whatever. That's what I'm saying. It's like, Deadline, you're trash for that. Who cares? Like, to me, if he's giving kind of like catering to a certain audience, I mean, right now, this is what's happening. This is what gets to me, and I'm not going to get political, I promise. But what I'm noticing a lot is people are wanting to hold people accountable, but yet you don't see the fact that on both sides, there's questionable backgrounds behind connections either to Epstein, not just on one side, but on both sides. There's questions that I have. And to me, that is, you cannot, it is inherently evil, okay, to just try to ignore, like you just trying to ignore, like, both sides to me are questionable. That's why I don't even try to like get into politics, because it's sad, but it's like, this is our country, you guys. We got to figure this out. At the same time, I'm like, where are you carrying? Like, there's this, trash bag J-Lo too. I'm just like, I don't get it. That's why I don't support a celebrity going up there and saying, I'm voting for this, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna talk about. No, don't. You do your research and you decide who you want to support based on the research that you have done. That's it. That's all. Yeah, Brand made a brand out of being hypersexual jerk. I remember that. He did. That was his brand. Can't stand him. In my opinion, he's a lowbrow man genius. His word salad, way out of talking, is a total cover for the fact that he's not that smart. Oh, but he's got a big following. Real deal. I remember when I love that you said this. Just because you're reborn again, so old self doesn't count. I've been delivered with a T, right? I've been delivered. The old part doesn't count anymore, y'all. I mean, you get baptized one time, right? Anyways, that's how I feel about it. Y'all support who you want to. Just be careful with these celebrities who they're supporting, because I have to side eye all of them. 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 Okay, so since the police has interviewed at least, the Brand victims 3 times, the alleged victims, the Metropolitan Police said in a statement to the BBC that it had received numerous sexual offense reports from women following the original expose. So keep that in mind. But I'm wondering, are they going to be charging? A file of evidence that has now been passed to the Crown Prosecution Services for their consideration, the force added. Meanwhile, CPS confirmed that it had received the file, clearing the way for consideration for charges. Oh, shit. Throughout the period when the crimes are said to have taken place, Brand was working as a presenter for BBC Radio 2, Channel 4. Additionally, he's a BAFTA nominated comedian and was in films like Arthur, Rock of Ages, Get Him to the Greek, and Despicable Me. More recently, he's appeared in the Death on the Nile Minions. Okay, so he's got a lot of movies. What do you guys think? And then also earlier this year, Brand told Tucker Carlson in an interview that he found the accusations of what I consider to be the most appalling crimes very hurtful. Well, I mean, you don't get to rebrand and run away. I don't know. But if they find enough to prosecute him, I mean, isn't that what we ask our judicial system to do? Is to hold people accountable? We want people to be held accountable, right? We can't get mad if it's our favorite people or if it's a celebrity that I like that is being held accountable. There's a lot of celebrities that I'm like, I hope that you're not part of the fuck shit. But if they are, what are we supposed to do? How are we? What are we supposed to do? Y'all let me know. Let me know. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, yes. Everybody come through, hit that like button. You said, hold up. I have no connection to celebrities and really don't care about their opinions unless it's on makeup and style. Ooh, wee. Okay, so Kiki, let me ask you a question. Let's say that it's your favorite makeup artist that's being accused of stuff. And it has happened. What's his name? Is it not Jeffree Star? It is Jeffree Star. Well, there's Jeffree Star, and then there's the other one, Charles. He was accused of some stuff, right? So if he gets accused, and he has been accused, he was accused of like talking to minors. What would you guys do then? You know what I mean? Yeah, tell him not to be trifling. Ooh, I like that. Don't be trifling. James Charles, thank you, thank you. James Charles, I mean, he did makeup and then he got like caught up on some like crap that it was like, ah, I couldn't believe it either, but it wasn't good. It wasn't good. And then I don't know if it's because it was like I said, male on male crime isn't taken as serious. Like we have to be able to see that men can become victims too, right? And that's the other part to this too. Men can become victims as well. You said Samson, he's only started politics and conspiracy theories when he got dumped from the UK TV because of the essay allegations. He duped a whole new crowd. Whew. I already know. Listen, Russell Brand favorites, fans, don't get mad at me. I'm giving commentary to a very public situation. All right. That's what I got to say about that. I'm neither here nor there. That's kind of where I'm at. Let the investigation lead us to where they need to go. And just like Diddy, who had a lot of fans and has a lot of fans, we're allowed to talk about things. Just like Diddy, just like anybody else that finds themselves in a situation like that. We need to know and we need to talk about it. You know what I mean? Belen, thank you for gifting 5 memberships. Hold up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Put some hearts in the chat if you got some memberships from Belen. All right, we got to talk. Now, hold up. Let me check something right here because Abraham, are you still in the chat? Abraham said, I cannot with you. Thank you for the Cash App says, for this is for baby bunny rabbit makeup kit. Oh my God. Speaking of makeup, before we go into, so we're about to talk about Plunder and Stephanie Harlow real quick because I did a video yesterday and I know people are going to want to talk. This is baby bunny trying to steal the makeup. Look, did she really do be stealing? And then she puts her prints in there and then she like puts it on her face. Y'all can't see it. I don't think y'all can see it. Look at this. Look at that. She likes to. So thank you. She does the most. She does the most. All right, y'all. Let's get started because we got so much to talk about here. Here we go. Yo, okay. I did a video yesterday. I don't know if you guys watched it, and we're not gonna rewatch it, but let me tell you what's going on. All right. So, and I'm just gonna put this out here. Plunder is a big YouTube channel, right? Does excellent breakdowns and whatnot. I like Plunder. Okay. Let me preface this by saying that I do. I don't have anything against Plunder. I think it's, some of the, I may not always agree with some of the content that gets covered, but she generally does a pretty good job in breaking down certain things. And I like her. I do, right? This isn't about that. But she posted something on her community wall that was about another creator that I've talked about before. So this other creator was going through a very public divorce here online. And I wasn't the only one. There were other creators as well, but I'm going to speak for myself. Okay. The other creator, it was a very public divorce. There's a Reddit group out there that follows, that was following Stephanie and her divorce with Adam. Okay. And some of the videos that were put out there from Adam, so it sounds like Adam was giving these videos to the Reddit group and they were exposing Stephanie. And it was very concerning from both sides, right? Because there was one recording where Stephanie said some being able to make Adam look horrible, and that she was really trying to work with him through this. And this was a divorce and a separation that they're going through. They have kids together. They had kids together, right? Well, Adam passes away. And prior to him passing away, it was said that she was cheating on him, and that there was like a lot of in between. It got really, really muddy. And it sounds like there was probably court officials and professionals involved in that situation, at least, when he was alive, right? Adam passes away. And I don't know I don't think a lot of us know the circumstances, but Plunder decides to, I guess, pull the information, at least the document that is out there of the circumstances as to how he was found and everything, right? When I read that post, I said, I'm going to do a video about it and talk about it because I can, and wanted to bring just some thoughts about it. And so I want to read some of the comments that y'all left me, because some comments were, first of all, if you were trolling me, I said it in the comments. I said, if your ass is trolling me, you're blocked. This is my page, all right? I'm not going to let you troll me. So it's stupid because the trolls will leave you like a really scathing comment, and then they say, let's see if you delete this comment. Well, bitch, yeah, if you put, let's see if we delete this comment, I'm going to delete the comment. Like, don't test me. Don't try me. Don't think that, like, if you're leaving me a scathing comment where you're not sticking to the fact that I'm bringing this attention, right, and the topic, and then you say, well, let's see if you delete this comment. Well, I'm not going to challenge you. Yeah, I'm deleting you. Like, why the hell would you? Huh? Okay. All right. So I was like, let me read some of these comments and let's see what the people are saying. So somebody said in the comments, Stephanie and her husband were open about their issues in public, and now he's dead. Yes, Plunder should cover it. How many of you guys feel like it is okay for Plunder to cover or at least talk about this case? Now, this is not a true crime case. Okay, let's be real. This is not a true, that I know of. Stephanie has not been formally charged with anything. We don't know that. It's a lot of speculation now, but because Plunder left that out there, I do speculate, well, damn, is there something more to this? Because I'm nosy and I want to know. Adam seemed really desperate, and it was sad. Divorces are messy, evil, and I agree with you on that, because the last video, one of the videos that I did was when I was hearing him talk, and he just sounded like he was at his wits' end. He sounded like there was nothing more but this. And like, he didn't care if he had to go to jail. He didn't care if he violated something. And to me, that sounded very desperate. That was like, that's desperation. When somebody goes to that extent, that's desperation. And the people that were kind of egging that on. Now, hold up. Let me share this screen here. Just some of the comments that were happening. You said, what, Chrissy, and that's a good point. The other side to this too is that she does report on true crime, all right? Or she does report, like, if this was a true crime situation, would you be quick to jump on it and talk about it? Probably. I think a lot of us would. Chico says she just needs to be left alone. You know what I'm saying? You said, yeah, I remember I said to you, Rabbit, I was worried about him, and you agreed. Yeah, Kim, I was worried about him in one of the videos because he sounded like he was at his wits' end, Jody, you're right. She's a public figure. It sucks. Okay, so say that it's me. I'm a public figure. I'd have to get over it too. Hell, my shit's been put out there. I've been doxxed. My husband's stuff's been put out there too. Like, that does happen. It's it does happen. I think SH would cover it if it was somebody else. You said, no, it's private. The man was an addict. He was not in the right frame of mind for a long time. I believe he took too much. Very sad, but private and hurtful for the kids, says Sandy. Okay. Gotcha. Unless she found something that seriously implicates someone, she should let it go. If there is something serious there, the cops are likely investigating it and it would come out. Whew. Lord have mercy. It's a lot. I think it's disrespectful, says Sleuty. Okay. I can't deny I'm curious, but I'm not sure if she should put it out there. Okay. So let me tell you, I'm going to read some of these comments, okay? This is some of what you guys left me, and I figured I'd let your voices be heard. Now, somebody said in the comments, can you do a poll? Let's do a poll as well, Hold up. Let me do a poll as well so you guys can let me know here in the chat. Now Plunder says she prayed about it. I said, should Plunder expose the PDF from SH from Adam's death? Let's put that. Adam's death. Go vote. Let me know what you think. This is not a crime. It's a mental health issue that is not for public knowledge. Totally disrespectful of Plunder. Let me know. Also, I thought your video last night was very respectful and thoughtful. Well, thank you, beautiful Miss Ball, but not the people. I mean, there were some people that were like, I am team this. I said, y'all can be, you be team whoever you want to be. I'm giving commentary because it's a public situation. Now, Plunder is asking people's opinion. So why not do a video about it? Why not? You said expose all, well, and I meant the PDF because she calls it a PDF document, not a PDF filer. Shout out to Tinkle. I had an addict exposed publicly on social media for no good reason. When I went out of town for the weekend to meet up with my friend GF, he was off his rocker and threw shade at me without provocation. Ooh, PH Joy. It's not good. I find it very interesting that Plunder wasn't able to get the body cam footage, police reports, and other documents about this. Makes me wonder if things are being investigated. Need some Z's? I would think so too. Okay. So let me bring another personality up, okay? What about Nick Rekieta? It's okay to expose Nick Rekieta, right? I'm playing devil's advocate because I've talked about Nick Rekieta. It's okay to expose Nick Rekieta, but not Stephanie? Nick Rekieta is okay because you know, he does the most shit and he's been doing shit all over and a lot of it is played online. It's okay. Nick Rekieta is okay, right? Nick is not a crime. Katie just said Nick. Okay, I'm just saying. You said okay, Jody who, but Nick was public about it. All right, I'm throwing out personalities. If Nick Rekieta is okay, y'all, right? I'm bringing up different points and I'm making y'all think. And I want y'all, if you get mad at me in the comments, even better. Good. I'm glad. He was harming his kid, so not really the same, says Chico. Okay. Apples and pineapples. Beautiful Messy Ball is like apples and pineapples. You said, I don't think Nick's situation is the same as Stephanie. And he was arrested. That's true. Nick got arrested. Okay. Nick put Nick out there and then the other guy. All right. It's not the same, but it's a personality though, right? I'm just saying. You said DJ says Rabbit, my best friend passed away 3 years ago to very suspicious circumstances. Are autopsy reports available for public access? Could I request it myself? I don't know about it, depends on the state. I think you can request a report through a FOIA if it's public. Now it might be redacted. There might be some folks that will redact information, but yeah, I'm not really sure, and I'm not really sure about Florida either, DJ. But I'm sure you could probably look into the FOIA laws in Florida, FOIA laws, Freedom of Information Act in Florida, and see what you can find out. Let me know what you guys think. Kiwis and pine? No, girl, no. You said apples and pineapples. Okay, see, Rick is a problematic lawyer on YouTube. For those that don't know who. Well, he's a lawyer. He's a law tube lawyer who's a pretty big responsibility. So no, Rabbit, I think you're onto something. There's kids involved in that, and she has terrible online behavior as well. It might be online behavior or outside, but I mean, it's being exposed even on Nick's side. But she has not. I think the only side to this is that she has not been formally charged with the crime, right? So yeah. You know, I did see some of his videos, and it sort of seemed like she was gaslighting him, in my opinion. That's what a lot of people have said too. Okay, well, listen. Let me keep reading some of these comments. Maybe I'll play the video. For those that did not watch it, let me play this video again, and I'll tell you what I'm thinking. I'm going to give commentary to my own video, all right? I'm going to speed myself up because I'm a slow talker, and I admit that. I'm a slow talker. But y'all let me know your thoughts in the comments. And again, call me out if it's hypocritical. I don't care. Y'all are entitled to your opinion. Just don't fucking troll me, because that's the shit that I can't stand a troll. You know what I mean? In Florida, they have the side, so won't release it. Oh, Sean, thank you. For the person that was asking, DJ, this is what Sean said. Thank you, Sean. In Florida, they have the S side, they won't release it. So like maybe there might be some kind of you know, clause on that. Thank you, Sean, for the 199. I say no for now. The family and the friends are suspected. If the family and friends are suspected foul play, well, and he just died. Like he just passed away. So that's why I'm like, the timing is, I don't know if the timing is correct. I don't know. Maybe it's a timing issue. All right, let me play this, y'all, and let me know your thoughts in the comments. Mm-hmm. And mind you, I'm not trashing Plunder. Shout out to Plunder. I like Plunder. I really do. But as I'm sitting here and I'm like, damn, like, oh, there's no audio. Damn it. Hold up, y'all. Let me stop sharing it. It always does that shit to me. Let me stop. Okay, let's try this one more time. Hopefully we hear it. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Like her research and her deep dives on certain content and her commentary. I like her commentary on certain topics. Now, she posted a day ago, and I want to read it out loud. You hear it now? Because I want to know what your guys' thoughts are on this post. All right. I don't think we have to guess who the YouTuber she's talking about here. And we're going to get into that as well. Okay. A very popular true crime YouTuber sadly recently experienced the death of her estranged husband in the midst of a controversial divorce, rife with accusations of abuse and adultery that went public. And it was a lot of accusations. Now, I talked about it because she's a public figure and it was going out there and it was being talked about, and I wanted to talk about it. I did. Okay. But after I found out that Adam had died, I decided to put all those videos on private because I said, you know, the family's grieving right now. His kids are grieving. Like, I don't want to do that to this family. I meant what I said. Okay, let me hit play on this. I talked about it and I got a lot of backlash from people saying that I shouldn't have talked about it. Again, of course, this was prior to his death. Please note that. But I did give commentary about it, and people were upset with me. I have since privated the videos, especially after finding out of his death, especially because they have children, and I don't want to cause any hardship or pain for, you know, his children. Hurry up. Or anybody in the family. Prior to his untimely demise, the man caused plenty of controversy by posting videos of his wife, the YouTuber, on Reddit and making all sorts of claims about how he was done wrong. He claimed she got him arrested 4 times and many more unflattering claims that I won't mention. She made accusations of domestic violence as well, alleging escaping the marriage with her life. As a result of the controversy, just like in the cases of Pastor John Paul Miller, viewers and followers are hungry for real answers about this man's recent tragic death amid so much divorce controversy and domestic violence allegations. Therefore, I researched in search of the truth and have not found any of his arrest information. Yeah, I find this to be very interesting, right? Because I remember it was a video, and I've seen the video where Adam was talking about that he had been arrested like 4 times and he wasn't going to get arrested again, that type of deal, right? And I was thinking, I'm like, well, wouldn't that be a public record of public knowledge? Like, you should be able to find that. I guess Plunder wasn't able to find that. They weren't able to find that. You know what I mean? So, what do y'all think? We were hearing one side of things and not the other, and then we were hearing one side of things. I mean, things were being exposed on both sides. You know what I mean? Like, what do you guys think? And Sean says, DJ, you can try to get a coroner's report. You could try to get a coroner to reverse the COD. Thank you for that, Sean, for the 199. DJ, I don't know if you're still in the chat, if you're catching that. But yes, it's public information. What do you guys think? So from the things that he recorded, he's saying that from the things he recorded, her saying to him directly on the video that things she literally said on the channel, I'm extremely suspicious of the arrest, her allegations, and the death. Sorry, not sorry. No, need more C's. I mean, you gotta, like I said, I don't think there's a wrong answer to this because I'm kind of on the, I teeter on both just a little bit. You said, just got to the Stephanie part. My opinion, it's never a bad decision to wait on making a video about things you never have to be first, but speculation can hurt the kids. Just my opinion. Uh-huh. Yes. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? It's not good for the greater good? Or, well, my question is the why behind it. But if you already posted this community post, there's going to be a lot of speculation like, well, is there something to know? And let me just say this. Just because you put it on Patreon doesn't mean that it's going to make it better for you regardless, right? Like, it's not going to be like, well, I put it on Patreon. Nobody, because people go after you on YouTube. It doesn't matter. Whether it's Patreon or YouTube, it's out there. And even if you put it on Patreon, how many times have we not heard of documents getting leaked from Patreon? And by the way, I'm not trashing anybody who has a Patreon because you need to, do what you got to do. You know what I mean? But it doesn't really matter, like whether it's here or Patreon. The fact is that you're trying to post it, and posting it in itself can make people feel some type of way. Patreon or YouTube. That's what I got to say about that. I don't know. What do y'all think? What do you guys think? Now, let me hit play on this. However, the authorities did provide me with a 3-page PDF of his death investigation field case report. I know I cannot cover this case on YouTube because the video would immediately be attacked. Well, Plunder. Like I said, I love Plunder, right? But you literally just told us that, you can't cover it on YouTube. Where else would you cover it? YouTubers don't always play fair when speaking about other YouTubers. That is correct. But then again, if it's Rabbit, you speak on things you clearly have no clue what you're talking about. Well, Beth, educate me. Go ahead, girl. Put in the chat, educate me. Because listen, I'm all about the more you know, like educate me, because you probably know more than I do. I don't know. Go ahead, girl. Tell me, what is it that I don't know? Don't block her. I want to know. Rabbit, you speak on things you clearly have no clue what you're talking about. Go ahead. Tell me what I don't know. I'm waiting. Let's see. Don't block Beth because there's something I don't know. I don't know if you do you know how to type faster? Let's go. Come on. I don't know. All right. I'll wait for you to get it together, and then you can educate me on the things that I don't know because I'm speaking on stuff that I don't know. All right. Turn on me, because it's the truth. We're people. We're people at the end of the day, right? Even though we cover all kinds of would-be crimes and self-unalivings ourselves from strangers, should the same rules not apply to us as YouTubers? Well, Plunder, then the question is, would you want the same done to you? I cover her stuff. I know other creators cover. All right. So here's my question, right? Would you? No, Bo Beats, you're not blocked. Why would you be blocked, girl? Stop it. I see your comments. I'm waiting for her to educate us. That's what I'm saying. I don't, when a subscriber comes in here, and like I said, if you come in here trying to talk, that's fine. Cool. We love it. But don't come in here running mouth and then not tell me what it is that somebody's doing wrong. That's the part that I don't understand. That's what I don't respect. Don't come in here trying to school me and then not even provide that. I don't know if you just can't type fast enough or what's the issue is. But no, Bo Beats, you're not blocked. Hold up. Let me see. What CR, thank you for becoming a member. I think you were already a member. You might have just renewed. Okay. Yes, and please misspell the cursey words. Please, please, please. I'm waiting. Tell them to educate it. I wanted some education. That's all. That's all. Oh, Lord. You say you have to not know something to learn things. That's what I'm learning is all about. Right. Like typically, maybe I'm missing something. Maybe Beth is right. Maybe I don't know nothing and I'm just talking out of my ass. Maybe that's what it is. Okay. I don't know. She left. Yeah. Boston's like, come on, Beth, share with the class. Hurry up, Beth. Anyways, let me hit play on this, y'all. Her stuff as well. But it's an honest question, and I can appreciate it. Is would you guys, if you're a creator, you're watching this, would you want this done onto you? I don't think anybody would want anything like that done onto us. But because once you sign up and you create a platform and you grow your channel, this channel is 70,000 subscribers. It's true. I think you're considered a public figure. So anybody can look into Plunder or myself or anybody else. That's how the game works, right? Because we're considered vloggers on YouTube. However, I've been holding onto the report, praying about it, and wondering if I should post it to Patreon and cover it there. Girl, when she said this, like I said, I don't ever trust anybody. I pray, I pray, and I don't, the way I see it is that if you have to pray about it and you're not getting an answer from God or whoever you're praying to, but then you go on your community wall and you're seeking for direction, then maybe it's not a good idea to post it. I'm just wondering. I don't know. Tinkle Tits, this comment made me laugh because I just watched Zoolander. I love Zoolander, but he's part of the Derek Zoolander Center for Children Who Can't Read Good and want to learn to do other stuff too. I remember that part. Shout out to you. Listen. I'm just saying, yes, Becky, you are a public figure to a certain degree. Check your laws in your state. Beth went home. I don't know. Beth took her basketball, her ball, and she's like, I'm not playing with you guys anymore. I'm out. You know how that one kid in the playground when we're all like, hanging out with each other, and then like suddenly they get mad at you, and then they want you to pick a side, and it's like you don't want to pick sides, and then you throwing sand at each other. You're at the sandbox, and then they get mad. And they're like, I'm taking my toys, and then the damn game is over. We're done because we don't get to play. That's what Beth did. She said, I'm done. You know what? That's all I'm gonna say about that. But yeah, Beth, don't go, Beth. All right. Well, shout out to Beth. Let's see. If you're gonna troll, at least speak specifics. That's Jordy T. Can you just tell them that? Like I said, I'm not gonna block anybody. I just don't do the trolling to a point where it's like you don't make any sense. You're not letting us get through what we want to get through, But I wanted to make her comment no, because there's gonna be people that don't agree with that, and that's fine. Okay, let me hit play on this. So you won't post it on YouTube, but you'll post it on Patreon. Yeah, because you think that you won't get any backlash on Patreon. That's right. This reminds me of the time that, what was that one girl? Zav girl. That's who. Yeah. Now, by the way, people were confused because they said, well, you're making a comparison. Zav girl did something different. No, I'm making a comparison to the paywall situation. That because if you think that if you post it on behind a paywall, that you're not going to get the same heat as you would on YouTube, then that is some backwards thinking. People use paywalls all the time. I started one too for court documents. That's what I did. But I definitely don't think that the situation between Zav Girl and what Plunder's doing is the same. Because, unless she's posting autopsy photos, I don't think that that's the case. If she's just posting a report, I guess that's different, right? But yeah, that's what I'm going to say about that. You know what I mean? Why would YouTube versus Patreon be better? Let me know what you guys think about that. Let me know. It is it was a true story. It happened in my childhood. There was always that girl or that guy in the sandbox that you're like, why are you leaving? I'm mad at you. All right, then. Then they take their toys and then the game is over. That shit sucks. But hey, it is what it is. I would like to know Plunder's opinion about Zav Girl and posting Gannon Stout's autopsy photos, uncensored autopsy photos, and what happened there. That little baby specifically. I like to know what y'all think about that. But that's a great point. Now, people are going to say, well, she's grifting, she's tragedy pimping. She says that's everybody on YouTube. You guys, we all make money on YouTube based on the information that's going out there, that's out for public record. That is true crime YouTuber 101. That is true. So, just because it's public doesn't mean that it has to be, shared. I get that. But at the same time I have come to the realization, as I have been here on YouTube for 3 years now, is that people are going to have their favorites and whatnot. And you could sit there and be like, well, you're grifting, ma'am, sir, ma'am. We have to understand that between the news outlets and every other channel out there, they may not necessarily, have any do it right, but people are making money based off of tragedy. My talking about Diddy is a lot of people's tragedy. My talking about, this situation is somebody's tragedy, and it's a monetized. And yes, we are talking about it, but I don't know. So keep that in mind for those that are coming in here. Well, it's grifting. I'm like, well, are you sure about that? Because you're here watching and you're supporting the channel by commenting and watching. So keep that in mind. You said, okay, you can't get stuck on Patreon. I don't know. What do you think, Evil? What do you think about it? Like, let me know what your guys' thoughts are. She caused a scene at his viewing. What? She caused a scene at his viewing. His family was upset because she lied about the addiction. How do you know she caused a scene at his viewing? You mean like what does that mean? You got to tell me what you're saying. Girl, I'm not there. What are you talking about? She caused a scene. See, where's Beth? She's right. Beth, I don't know about this right here. I don't know about this. Thank you, Tinkle Tits, for the grifting bucks. This is why I'm not necessarily like, thank you, love. I'm not like shitting on Plunder for using Patreon, but what I am saying is that it doesn't matter where you put it because Patreon is going to get leaked. You've already put it out there that you have it. That's the problem, right? It's a public report. You right, CN for red flags. You're right. It's a public report. So there is no in between. I mean, it is what it is. Thank you. Y'all, let me know. I didn't know anything about that. Is it Italia? Thank you. That's how it is on YouTube. Y'all may not like it, but it's how it is. Now, the reason I'm making this video is giving my public thought about this very public post. I'm a little conflicted about the Patreon. I'm also a little conflicted about the YouTube. Like, is there something in the report that Reddit wants to know? And I mean, Reddit has been posting a lot of things out there too. Like, why don't they figure that out? Like, yeah, and when Plunder put this out there, she put it like, well, it's a very very much needed to know information from Reddit. And I'm like, well, they're gonna post that on Reddit. I mean, we already know. And by the way, I think we all know who she's talking about. She's talking about Stephanie Harlow. For those that don't know, pretty sure she's talking about Stephanie Harlow here. What do you guys think about that? Okay, let me keep reading. All right. I'm thinking out loud. That's why I'm going back and forth, y'all. I'm ADHD and I'm not medicated. I feel badly for this family, and perhaps because it happened to a YouTuber, I'm extra sensitive about this matter. But it is newsworthy since so many people are talking about the case. Ooh. For example, as a true crime YouTuber, many of us covered the sad and controversial case of Micah Miller, who reportedly took her own life. It's true. I like to argue against that. Listen, there's a lot of controversy behind that, but I personally don't believe that she took her own life. And I'm so glad that the FBI raided that guy's house. Okay? I don't think she took her own life. That's what I'm going to say about that. And we didn't hesitate to publish info about her death. Well, she's not a YouTuber, but she did do a couple of viral videos. If you were me, would you publish the redacted PDF about the YouTuber's husband's death that I received directly from authorities, or leave it be? Now, it's a redacted public document. Cheeks, thank you for the $20. Thank you. You love a good griff. Let me say something real quick. I saw somebody in the comments, and I just want to address something real quick about this because girl, I love you. I really, really love you. But I'm going to tell you this. I can't find it. Okay. Hold up 1 minute, y'all. I think this is important. And what I'm not going to do is ignore this here. Hold up, y'all. Thank you, Chico, for the 20 love. Thank you. Hold up. Let me see. Yeah, I missed that comment. Okay. If it comes up again, I'll probably address it. Let me hit play on this because I'm nosy. There's 930 thumbs up and 669 comments. I'm nosy, y'all. I'm nosy. So I want to know what people voted. Now, if I hit yes, 80% said yes, publish the redacted PDF, and 20% said no, keep it to yourself and let it be. Well, Plunder, you got a PDF, all right? You already went to the extent of, searching. And you're a much bigger channel than I am, right? And Stephanie's a much bigger channel. Keep that in mind. So, yeah, you said, I think I know what name is referring to. Yeah. Okay. I found it. Hey, Bo. Girl, you are so welcome here. I don't know what's going on everywhere. I like Reese too. What I'm not going to do is, and it's not even about censoring free speech, is that if I have a topic listed and we're going to talk about all these topics, I would ask you to stay on that. If you have beef with Reese, she's got an email that you can email her on. Personally, I don't like this. This isn't free. This isn't about like her stream. And it's also disrespectful to the creator that's here taking the time to talk about these topics. Please keep it at that. That's all I'm going to ask you. You're welcome here. You're not blocked. I love you, but I don't have it. Like, this is the kind of stuff that people then start taking to other chats, and then it starts stuff. And for me, it's like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Okay. Especially in a survivor community. I don't like that survivors are beefing with each other. It upsets me. And so that's why I want to keep it at that. So please and thank you. You're more than welcome here, but keep it to the topic. Toe Beans, thank you for being a member for 1 month. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. All right, let's get it together. Let's get it together. So that's okay. Oh, I see Hope and is it Italy? I keep saying Italia. That somehow proved that she had something to do with her husband's death. We're all responsible for all mental health, but for real, ooh, see what I'm saying? It's like Hope and look, Hope, I don't think you're wrong, and I don't think that Italia is wrong. I mean, I don't know, I wasn't there. You know what I mean? You said she got mad when he filed for divorce and then did everything in her power to finish him, in her own words. I heard that video too. This is the part that I'm like, ooh, right in the middle of things. I'm like, so my question to you guys, this public document, I'm not going to argue against that. It's a public document, right? That she got it. What is it supposed to achieve for the community? What is it supposed to do? Y'all let me know in the chat what you guys think. What do you guys think? Now let me look in the poll, okay? We have 292 votes, 93 votes. Should Plunder expose the PDF from Adam's death? 58%, 57% said yes, and 42% said no. So some of you guys are really feeling like it needs to be exposed. You said Tammy says possibly clearing his name. Well, what if okay. So she hasn't been charged with anything though, right? Like what is this supposed to do? What? Let me know. And Tinkle Tits, thank you so much for the $49.99. Lord have mercy. Thank you for that super chat. Matching donations. I don't know if anybody's gonna match you, but thank you so much. Oh, you are so nice, Tinkle Tits. Thank you. Thank you. I know, that was so sweet. Thank you. You got a little prayer train super chat thing going on now. Thank you. I don't believe any of the allegations she's made against him, says Need More Z's. Okay, Need More Z's. What is the report supposed to tell you, y'all? Okay, look at what Virgo said. Shout out to Virgo. And thank you, Tinkle Tits. Thank you for supporting my channel. You are amazing. Thank you. Virgo says, Plunder wouldn't put anything out there unless she found something, in my opinion. I'm nosy. I do want to know what she found, though. I'm being very honest with you. But she did put that out there on that community post. I want to know what she found. Yeah, what part of his death will clear his name, says Morris 17. His name, yeah, like what is it supposed to show? You said nothing. I don't think it should be made public on social media. It's a true crime community. It's natural for the community to want to know. You're right. I'm not disagreeing with that. Let's see. CR, thank you so much for the $5 super sticker. Thank you, love. And again, Tinkle and everybody else, thank you guys, cheeks, everybody. I think if it were to add clarification as to what the posts were about, maybe it would help us decide. I don't know. Is she gonna pray to God again? I mean, she prayed to God and then she said, I'm gonna ask everybody in the community. Let me know what you guys think. You said LOL, same, which is why I'm here. I watch your videos and I'm interested in. Well, thank you. Okay, Marissa says part of the reason he made this choice, he probably because he knew people would freak out about it and he felt so powerless with her. Marissa, do we know his cause of death? Because I don't think it's been officially announced. I mean, I think people have speculated, but do we, like, even I've read Stephanie's post and I don't even think do we know for a fact? Do we know that he ended or that he overdosed? Like, that's the piece we don't know. Didi, thank you so much for gifting. Thank you, Didi. If you guys got a membership from Didi, please put a heart in the chat. Yeah, that's what I don't know. That's why I don't want to say that. That's what I'm saying. Does she have to pass the plate like the church or something? Yes, we're passing the collection plate. Oh my God, y'all are too much. Log off the internet challenge. because we are the gods' eyes. Oh my God. If it's nothing to hide for Stephanie, shout out to my mod, then it shouldn't be a problem if she wants it hidden. It might be a true crime story. I don't know. Is it? Lord. What do you guys think? I think it's too soon. You know what? And I was thinking the same too, Jenny. I was like, what if it's too soon? Like, what if it's like, I mean, I I think he just died in October, right? I don't know. What if it's too soon for that? I could be wrong, y'all. I don't know. Why don't we let law enforcement do their job? I think maybe Plunder should have said if it was damning info or not. That's what I'm saying. She didn't say that, right? Like if she would have said damning info, you think it's phishing for views and clicks? Well, welcome to YouTube. Tinkle Tits, my goodness, Tinkle Tits just gifted 5 memberships. Y'all put a heart in the chat. Thank you, Tinkle Tits. Thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you, Tinkle Tits. Appreciate it. You feel like it's too soon? Stephanie, what did she say though? I don't remember what she said because she alluded to like drug use, right? Can you I don't want to go back and read her post, but I do remember she alluded to something. I know RJ, I have a really great community here. My mods are wonderful. Yo. She said that. She alluded to something. Stephanie revealed his cause of death. Let me know, love. I feel like I don't want to miss it, but I feel like it was said by her. You said if there's evidence she drove him to drastic measures, she could be facing legal issues. That's all I'm thinking. That's what I'm saying. It's like, wouldn't that be it? That's what I thought, that she definitely alluded to OD, but we don't know. I don't know. He was trying hard to expose her before what happened. And whether he was trying to expose something valid, he kept getting squashed. I remember that too. But they were also going through a divorce. You know what I mean? And like when you in a divorce, I don't know. Do I have anybody here that has been through a divorce? Like you go through some stuff, you never know. She says she has kids acting. Hold up. Oh shit. Acting in her boyfriend's YouTube show. LOL. She doesn't care. She's cold and vile. Oh man. Tinkle Tits. If your gift for super chat in the next 10 minutes, I will match. Oh my God, Tinkle Tits. Thank you so much for the 1999. Lord have mercy, Tinkle Tits. Thank you. Put some hearts in the chat. Thank you guys. Dang. Tinkle Tits. Thank you. Yeah, she posted addiction and related material. That's right. She had like some links in there. Related phone numbers at the bottom from what I remember, which piqued my interest. Yeah, Che, I have a great community. I got a lot of great people in my corner. I'm really blessed. Y'all don't even know. Like, honestly, I'm really blessed. And if you got a membership, guys, make sure you check out the Discord. I'll post out a new link. I got a lot of people, like a lot of people in my corner. Thank you guys. Y'all are amazing. You said Stephanie's back to her normal life and told everyone in her comments to F off. How dare ask her if she was still in mourning. Oh, Lord. Divorce is crazy. I never expected to be in a battle. Hold up. Divorce is crazy. I never expected to be in that battle, says the MD. Chico just gifted 1 membership. Y'all, please put some hearts in the chat for Chico if you got blessed. Okay. Let me read the comments here. So, and let me see. Hold up, y'all. And then Ada, thank you for the $10. Thank you. And Mar Lugo, thank you for the $4.99. Thank you. I know Tico's is fucking amazing. Chico, everybody. Look, Tico just gifted a membership. All right, Tinkle. Thank you. Put a heart in the chat. Oh my God, Sylvia. All right, y'all. Well, thank you, Sylvia. Thank you for matching that. You definitely matched that. Thank you for the $49.99. Oh my God, y'all. Please, thank you guys. Thank you. That's amazing. Tinkle says matching. All right, Tinkle. Thank you. Give me your Wi-Fi. Y'all are doing too much. Can we get to the content? All right. Thank you. Sylvia, Tinkle, everybody. I'm going to shout you guys out before I head out. Okay, I promise. Thank you. I know, but it's like, dang, thank you. This is what you call prayers. Oh my God. Abraham says, come on now, Tinkle. Bam. Oh, making it rain for baby bunnies. Long Christmas list. Yo, I'm going to get dragged. You don't even know. It's about Baby Bunny who runs these streets. Yeah, she does run the streets. Thank you for the $9.99. Morris just gifted 5 memberships, and Tinkle just gave 50 super chat. Thank you so much. Yo, all right. Whoo-wee, you guys, thank you. Y'all are going to heaven, apparently. This is called a prayer. Tinkle tits, thank you. Sylvia, y'all, stop. Thank you. Let's get into it, okay? Yeah, people always making it rain. I got a good community. Thank you so much. Now, Beach, thank you for, okay. Thank you. Thank you for the membership. If you guys got a membership, I know. Thank you. Tinkle, thank you for the $20. Oh my God. All right, Tinkle Tits, give me your Wi-Fi now. Thank you. Thank you, guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Oh my God. Okay. I told you we are the gods, says Morris. You said, I want Plunder to release info on YouTube if it's transformative. There's no problem with that, says Need More C's. Okay, Tinkletus just gifted more memberships. You guys, please put some hearts in the chat. Thank you. I know. Y'all are making me turn into Oprah. You need to stop. And then there's Jill, too, who just gifted 5. Okay, enough. All right, I got to get through this. You guys are doing too much. It's enough. Thank you. Y'all are amazing. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you. Well, I have no, thank you. All right, let's get it together and a little more tinkle. Thank you for the $4.99. Okay, I'm gonna read this stuff at the end. I want to get through this part, but I want to have the conversation with you guys about this. I did a video already. Some folks, shout out to this person who said, "Why can't it be covered? The abuse and domestic crime, death investigation is part of true crime, despite what people are saying. She did nothing wrong." Okay. And it says, other people are saying she's just saying out loud what everybody else is thinking. It's very suspicious. Stephanie earns a living talking on real life true crime. Why is nobody allowed to bring up recent events? Somebody said in the chat, I'm 100% for the truth being told. I believe Plunder is an excellent creator to give commentary on this case. Stephanie does reporting isn't the most respectful, but any public figure invites public into their lives. Plunder is fearful of Stephanie followers and backlash causing harm to her. Wow. Let me see what else you guys are saying with Plunder's post. It makes you wonder if there's something more to, otherwise why would there be any talk if not a crime related to, then leave it alone. The majority of these stories, we would never know about it if it wasn't for these channels like Stephanie. She's covering even after they declare it as in self-unaliving. Why? Because there's interest in the story. So everybody, like, first of all, let me just say this. Y'all don't have to agree with me. And I appreciate everybody that commented on my video. Thank you for being respectful in my comments, even though I had to block some folks that were trolling because I had to. Thank you for being respectful on that video, because it means a lot to me to be able to have conversations with you guys. And the thing is YouTube doesn't come with like a ethical manual. What I have learned is that people have applied rules as we go. And although I do appreciate some of these rules, we also have to understand that like everybody's going to do something a little bit more different. I personally feel that way. You said Stephanie was done with their marriage. I didn't expect for her to be remorseful. Everybody's grieving a little bit different. I would imagine that folks are upset and they have some expectations. And that's the thing, is that people have expectation of us creators on this channel. It happens a lot. You know what I mean? Just Cammy T says, I haven't watched Stephanie in a year. Did she change? Cammy, a lot of people have said different things about maybe what's been going on with her. So I don't know, Cammy. I mean, people have said different things. You said Stephanie has made a living picking and choosing whatever she covers. She promised to cover the POC Indigenous people years ago and never did. Really? Lord have mercy. Well, thank you, Angela. Thank you. Shout out to Beth. Where's Beth at? Hold up. And let me shout out some folks. I got to shout out some folks, you guys. Jill, again, thank you. Thank you. Mar, thank you for the $4.99. Tinkle gifted another 5. Thank you for gifting memberships. Tinkle. Hold up now. Let me get up a reaction, because you guys know that's what I do. Put some hearts in the chat. If you guys got gifted today, and then Tinkle says still matching for another 10 minutes. Lord have mercy. All right. And then thank you for the $4.99, Sylvia. Thank you, Sylvia. Matching for the four. Oh my God. All right. Enough. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you, Tinkle. Where did Beth go? I don't know. What happened to Beth? Did we figure it out? And Sean, thank you for the Cash App. I just got it. Oh my God. Hold up. Let me see what Sean says, because Sean be saying some funny shit on these Cash Apps. Hold up. Sean said, what did Sean say? Hold up. I can't even get to it, because you guys know I gotta shout you guys out. YouTube takes too much. Thank you so much, Sean. Aw. Thank you. And also for the pooping in the ocean. Thank you. That was too much. I'm a proud member. Thanks to Beach. Thank you, Angela. She said, I stopped watching Stephanie for a couple years, at least. Ever since she started the channel with Derek, I found her disgusting. Really? I do just a sub. Like I said, I'm very blessed. Y'all are amazing. Thank you. That's my thought on that, y'all. I don't know what else to say other than I guess we'll see. Maybe I still like Plunder. Like I said, I still do. I like her content. It doesn't change my mind about that. So we'll see what happens, you know. But I have a feeling that if she puts it on Patreon, it's gonna get leaked to Reddit. And so there's nothing there other than that. And y'all support whoever you want to support. Subscribe to Plunder, subscribe to Stephanie, whatever y'all want to do, subscribe. I'm not here to tell you at all what not to subscribe to or what not to do. Yes, thank you, Sean. I got that. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. What's my opinion? I watched her content a lot. You know what I mean? I watched her content a lot before I started. I thought she covered cases okay. There were some opinions that I didn't really like. I didn't really care for, but you know, that's kind of goes with the game of YouTube. Some creators you're not going to like for their opinions. And that's my thought on that. I don't wish her any wrong. I don't like the recording. I also don't know what the marriage looked like. I also get the sense that Adam was dealing with a lot, and it sounds like people were dealing with different things. I don't know them personally to put a judgment out there like that. Now, say that, God forbid, because I don't wish this on anybody, but if she were charged or if there was something, damn, then this would be a whole different story. If you know what I mean? Like, damn, that would be, because the way I saw it is that he helped her build that YouTube channel. They were working together. I mean, they talked about it. He would go live on videos with her. It's sad to see that, you know, for any family. And Bo, thank you for the 2, says dipping into my ice cream budget. I'm sorry, girl. Don't leave your ice cream budget alone. And leave your ice cream button alone. Yo, some of these things are not showing up. Thank you for the 9.99 facts. Let's go. French fries for little CEO. Thank you. She loves her French fries and donuts. Yeah. You said she seems down to earth when I used to watch her. What happened to her? Maybe ego. Like, I notice a lot about this, about true crime YouTubers, not just any YouTuber. The more you grow, the more following you have. I don't see her as she's a public figure. You know what I mean? That's what she is. She's a public figure. And, you know, that's how I see her. Yes, it's both their channels, and Stephanie didn't. Yeah, it was both of their channels. I mean, it's not like they worked together to get where they were at. And it's sad to see. And I hope that I hope her kids are doing okay. You know, it's very easy to speculate. That's true. I'm sure she was struggling with some of her own issues in her personal life. That's true. It's very easy to speculate. But let me ask you guys in the chat, okay? If the shoe were on the other side, what would you do? If you were that true crime YouTuber, or if you were a creator, like somebody said right here, says large creators weaponizing platforms against private citizens, loved ones need to be in a serious conversation, especially how YouTube rewards this. All right, so that's a good point. Okay, so let me ask you guys in the chat, if that was you on that side, and you're just a subscriber, even if you're not because that can happen to anybody, right? What would you guys do? Would you want that? Kim, should I post autopsy reports or PDFs on your family members because I'm interested in it? I don't know, man. It's a double-edged sword. You know what I mean? I don't know, you guys. You would never. No, I would never, but somebody would do it on me, and I guess because I'm a YouTuber, that's okay. You know? Because I am a public figure, right? Why not? My stuff, my husband's stuff, my stuff has been put out there. You know? So I guess that's okay. But that's what I'm asking y'all. That's what I'm asking y'all. Cammy's like, I just got back. I just got to the bye bye Beth part. Cammy, what happened to Beth? I know Beth didn't get blocked. Before I go, because I'm gonna have to go here in a minute. Y'all are amazing. What happened to Beth? He said, kind of like Kiwi Farms trying to get Ricada body cam footage. I made that example too. I said, what happened? Sylvia, why did you scare Beth away? Why'd you do that? It's a double-edged sword, Mary. That's what I'm saying. It's like, but some folks feel like I know some in the chat are not fans of Stephanie, and that's fine. I respect your guys' opinion. But I do wonder. You said I remember what was done to Kylie Rodney. Kylie Rodney wasn't a YouTuber, but she's a true crime case. That's how I feel, I said, I think when you care enough to see what is put out there, you are too invested. Like, I don't care about your real info, not my business. People are rabid online. But people will do that to you. They'll do that to you, y'all. This is just the kind of place that it is. How it is. It's how it is, You said, I think the kids deserve not to have it out. Yeah. But it's a public document, all right? Keep that in mind. So, you know what I mean? She ejected, she pushed that red button. You said Stephanie will try to retaliate for sure, but it's a transformative. Yeah, and it's a public document, so I don't think that she's taken anything from it. It's a double-edged sword. That's what I'm gonna say about that. Okay? That's what I'm gonna say about that. We'll see. The entitlement is real for some of these YouTubers. I like Stephanie's work and don't care about her marriage. I just like her to keep up the good work, says Miss Stoners. Gotcha. Yeah, creators don't think about all the repercussions. Yeah, it's true. I'll say that. Definitely. I'll definitely say that. But is she a true crime case? That's the question. Is she a true crime case? Now, hold up. Let me look at the poll that everybody has voted on. All right. So we have 390 votes. And let me tell you, you guys are like saying, expose it, expose it. Expose it. Expose the PDF from Adam's death. 57% said yes, and 42% said no. Listen, I don't know if my opinion would count, but that's what I'm going to say about that. We'll see how Plunder moves, right? She already put it out there. She says she got it. So it might be on a Patreon. But if you think you're not going to get backlash on a Patreon, like, you're wrong for that, because you are. You are. And even though you are charging people for the document, people are going to leak that document because it's possible, and then put it out there on a Reddit so people can see it for free. That does happen. That's the nature of the beast. So it's kind of like, you put it out there, you might as well just put it, if you're going to do it, So the public already knows there's a document. I didn't know there was a document until I saw that up there, but hey, that's how I see it. There is no crime. I said that too, but we'll see. All right, guys, I'm going to let you guys go, but let me, I got to shout out so many freaking people, you guys. First of all, let me say thank you so much to everybody, like Jill, Amy P, Emily, thank you, Raw, thank you, Sean, thank you, like double, like, oh my God, thank you, Sean, thank you for making it rain for the rabbit. Venus, thank you. Tinkle, thank you. Crafting, thank you. Belen, thank you. Sean again, oh my God, y'all are amazing. CR, thank you. Tinkle, tinkle, tinkle. Toe Beans, thank you. Cheeks, thank you. Tinkle again. CR, Didi, Tinkle, yo, oh my gosh. Tinkle, Cheeks, thank you. Ada, thank you. Mar, thank you. Tinkle, tinkle again. Sylvia, thank you. Tinkle again. Morris, thank you. Abraham, thank you. Tinkle, thank you. Beach, thank you. Tinkle. Oh my God. All right. So Tinkle is going to heaven. Tinkle's ahead of the line. I'm sorry, y'all. And then everybody follows Tinkle. Jill, thank you. Mar, thank you. Tinkle, tinkle. Remember what we said we gonna do prayer? What's that one channel that does the super chat and gifting prayer trains? Thank you. That's not me, y'all, but I appreciate Bobo. Thank you, Sylvia. Thank you. Y'all are amazing. I'm done. Yeah, Tinkle's first. Tinkle, and Sean. Tinkle, listen, y'all gonna have to flip a coin. Don't go all crazy. All right. Thank you guys. Y'all are amazing. It's prayer trains. That's what it is. See, I don't need to do goals because y'all be blessing me too much. Thank you. And YouTube, if you're listening to this, because I know you're watching a lot of the creators that are doing the goals, that's too much. That's a little, that's giving TikTok, okay? You don't need to do all that. Y'all are amazing. Tinkle, Sean, Sylvia, everybody got a one-way ticket. Thank you guys. I'm gonna let you guys go. I don't know what to say. Hit the like button. You guys have a great one. I hope you guys enjoyed. And Infamous also just gifted. Infamous is taking somebody with her. Thank you, Infamous. All right. Y'all are amazing. I'll see you guys on the next one. Put a heart in the chat. I don't know if I'll be live later. I'm still recovering from the Tylenol PM that I took because I had a massive headache yesterday with all the editing videos that I did. It was too much. Editing is hard. So thank you guys. And then I got some other videos that I got to work on. So I'll let you guys know if I go live, but I don't think I will. Y'all are amazing. If not tonight, I'll probably go live tomorrow, unless there's some Diddy news that breaks. Then did you notice we're not talking about Diddy today? Nothing Diddy on my title. So yes, shout out to us. We're not talking about Diddy today. But if it breaks later on, because you know these lawsuits, they just creep up, we might talk about it again later on. We'll see. We'll see. We don't know. All right, guys. I know I broke the Diddy seal. It's too much. You guys are amazing. Have a great Sunday. Stay blessed, guys. Thank you again. And I'll see you guys on the next one.